G'day legends, another Escape From Tarkov Arena video. Today boys, we're just covering 5 tips that I think you all should be aware of, whether you're an experienced player, inexperienced. I think these are very important key factors that you need to have under your belt just to improve your gameplay, just that little bit extra, that little edge that you may not have at the moment. There's things in here you may know, no worries, keep going through the video. There's 5 points in here. Let's get straight into the first one. I just want to say though, appreciate you boys coming through. Make sure you are subscribed because this is the arena home, and like the video boys, helps the algorithm, helps us get to more people, so I appreciate you lads. The first tip we're going into is the medding system, how to master medding. In my opinion, there's a few little tricks you need to be incorporating into your gameplay. There's a hotkey you can use for medding, and this involves holding down the number of the medkit that you've selected. So in my case, I use 4 for my medkit, and then scrolling your mouse wheel to choose the specific part of the body you're wanting to heal. I have time to med, so I'm using my keybind number 4, I'm holding it down, and then I'm scrolling my mouse wheel to the thorax. And when you let go of number 4, it'll begin to heal that body part. This saves you having to pressing tab, opening up your tab, then going to your healing tab, and then dragging the medkit onto that specific part of the body. For one, this increases the accuracy of your medding, and it is much more effective. In my opinion, the priority of healing goes heavy bleed, thorax, head. The second tip I have for you guys today is reloading while medding. So once again, you've used your solo kit, you've held down number 4, you've scrolled to the thorax, you're medding. You want to tab, right click on your weapon, and click reload. Alternatively, you can right click on a magazine specific you want to install, and then click the install button. This will reload the weapon while you're using your medkit, so that when you finish medding, you're ready to engage in the next gunfight with your gun full of ammo. The third tip I want to be explaining to you guys is understanding the headshot meta in this game. Like CSGO, like Rainbow Six Siege, like Valorant, this game again is a headshot meta. The only thing stopping this can be helmets. This can obviously affect your headshot rate and how effective it can be, but for the most part, you always want to be shooting head 9 times out of 10. Okay, so what I'm going to explain to you guys here is left and right shoulder peeking. One thing I need you guys to realize is there is a noticeable difference between having the gun on your left and your right shoulder. First thing we're going to cover here quickly is moving around the map. At all times, you want the gun holstered to your right shoulder. For this reason here, I'm just going to explain quickly. Sprinting, aiming down sight, left shoulder, sprinting, aiming down sight. As you can see, left shoulder, it takes a lot longer to aim down sight. One more time. Right shoulder, left shoulder. As you can see, it like swings the gun across before it centers. It's not effective. Make sure you're running around the map with the gun in the right shoulder at all times. And then you have to ask, when would I use a left-hand shoulder peek? Why would I put the gun on my left-hand shoulder? Okay, now I'm about to explain that for you here. Alright, so in a very simple example here, you can see the target on the left here. You can see him quite clear as day. Okay, when I aim down sight, I can still see him, no worries. I'm going to switch to the left-hand shoulder here now. And I can't see him. Okay, alternatively, I'm going to do it on the left-hand side here. Left shoulder, I can see him. Switch it to my right shoulder. I can no longer see him. It's just the camera angle of what your character can see. Long story short, gentlemen, if you're swinging a left-hand shoulder peek, have the gun on your left-hand shoulder. If you're swinging a right-hand shoulder peek, have the gun on your right-hand shoulder, okay? It's quite simple. Because if you have it on the left-hand shoulder swing, the enemy will see the right-hand side of your body before you see them, okay? So it's very important you integrate that into your gameplay. Next step here, obviously, how to swing corners and how to improve your headshot rate. Okay, big part of this game is audio and pre-firing. Let's just say we hear this guy here. Okay, I'm behind a wall, I'm about to swing it. What am I doing? What's a few things I want to consider? If I don't know he's there, you can barrel bait, which is sticking your barrel out at the edge. And from his camera view, he will see your barrel sticking out and he'll shoot. It'll bait a few shots. It'll give you the intel he's there. Waste a few of his bullets. At this point, you want to then re-swing. At some stage, it may not be immediately, but when you do decide to re-swing, there's a few things you need to consider when you attempt to re-swing. First thing, your crosshair placement or your screen centering needs to be at head level. The next thing is making sure the gun's on the right shoulder. So if it's a left-hand shoulder peek left, if it's a right-hand shoulder right. The next thing, audio. If you're hearing where they are, there's no hurt in pre-firing roughly where they are when you swing, okay? You're hearing audio, so I've barrel baited, boom, boom, he shot a few shots, he's gone, boom. I'm then waiting, I then go to do it again. He doesn't know when I'm going to swing now. I'm moving, constant audio, so he doesn't know when I'm going to swing. And then when I do decide to swing, I'm pre-ADS'd, and I'm going to start to pre-fire as I swing. Okay? That'll increase your chances. Obviously, that's just one technique. You have crouch peeking too. Okay, there's many different ways you're able to peek a corner, but for the most part, if you're just going to brainlessly swing a corner, just hold it at head level and pre-fire him. Okay? It's just a few things I want you guys to consider when swinging a corner. And the last thing is how to play on high ping. Okay, I'm going to put it really simple for you guys. Okay, if you're on high ping, 70 plus ping, you want to be swinging everything. The netcode, the desync in this game is atrocious. On top of that, having bad ping affects that a lot. Let's just say we have this target here on the left. He's watching this angle. He's waiting for me to swing this corner. Okay, and I know he's here. He knows I'm here. If I'm going to sit here and hold an angle and wait for him to swing, I'm most likely going to die. On the contrary, if I'm the one swinging him, I'm going to see him before he sees me. So in this case here, I've swung the corner and I've shot him. And I've been able to pump a few bullets down range before my character model has shown up on his screen. It's due to the desync and ping. It just takes longer for his end to see your character moving. Okay, that's why you'll find you may need to lead your shot sometimes on bad servers. I just thought I'd make the point. So if you're on high ping, long story short, swing everything. And last little tip for you guys, if you are in game and you notice, you know, there may be a few teammates dead and you're not sure how many enemies are alive, there are scoreboards around the map indicating how many people are alive and dead. One thing I want you guys to note, if you're not sure what color you are, and you're not sure, just press tab quickly on the left hand side. It's what I do in game. You'll see me just tab randomly like that. On the left hand side of the screen, just look at this area and look for the color. And you'll know straight away what color you are. We've come to the end of the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys like the video if you learned anything today. I appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to subscribe because heap of arena content cooking. Appreciate you boys. Have a blessed one. Cheers.